hope you're all well. Today is Sunday the 10th of September and I am planning to do nothing today. Absolutely nothing. Maybe a bit of diamond painting, but other than that, nothing. But there are a few things I want to talk to you about. So grab yourself a cuppa, strap yourself in and let's chat. Right, so first of all, let me address why I am not doing anything today, and it's because these tablets that I had started taking for the headaches are making me feel yuck, like really, really yuck. And I have decided to wean myself off them. They've not helped the headache. The doctor, you might have seen in my vlog on Thursday that I was at the hospital on Wednesday, and the doctor there said just to stop the tablets if they're not helping. You don't need to wean off them. But to me, something that you need 3 weeks to wean on to, you need to wean off. I've got a feeling that I would be ill. So, and I read the information leaflet that comes with them and it says, yeah, come off them slowly, don't suddenly stop them. So that shows how much he knew. So I'm hopefully going to be off them today, and I hope I'm going to start feeling a little bit better from tomorrow, because basically I've been doing nothing. I've been so ill, and to be honest, I've been coming into my craft room thinking, right, what am I going to do? But because I'm so ill, I don't want to do anything, and I don't know whether I'm feeling down because I'm too ill to craft, or if I'm feeling down because it's a side effect of the tablets, because it can be. So I don't know if I'm not crafting because I'm down, or if I'm down because I'm not crafting. Either way, it's not a good situation for me. I need a drink. One of my last few cans of raspberry Pepsi Max is being discontinued. Yes, so I've not been feeling good. I haven't yet got the new the new medication that the doctor prescribed for me at the hospital. I've not spoken to the doctors yet. Our doctors are a nightmare now. Our one and only permanent doctor has left. So we've just got locums and they're rubbish. So I've not spoken to anybody there yet. What I'm planning to do is just go back to the diclofenac that I was using before I started these tablets, because I couldn't take them on top of it because it's the same type of drug. Anyway, enough about that. I just wanted to let you know that's why I'm not crafting and doing much. I've not even got a crafting chat video organised for Wednesday yet, but hopefully by then I'll be feeling better. I am diamond painting. I'll talk about that in a wee minute. Right, so first thing that I want to talk about is, I said grab yourself a cuppa. Your choice of a cuppa may be coffee. Let's talk about coffee. I did put a very short video up a few days ago saying that I now have a link to buy me a coffee, and it's basically for anybody who wants to support the channel in one way or another, you know, whether it's, you know, giving me a few pennies to help save up. I want a new camera, like I want a proper camera instead of just my phone, or even stuff for Vlogmas, which I'm going to talk about soon. Yeah, it's a way, because a lot of people have said, look, I want to support you, how do I do it? And I don't have memberships because I've not got time to make extra videos, and I don't think it's fair to charge people the same price for all, like, you know what I mean? If people are paying extra to watch my videos that other people are watching free, I don't think that's fair. So I thought this was the fairest way to do it. I wanted to address it because I think I've not answered all the comments yet, but I think I did see somebody saying, I'm going to try to give you a coffee, but money's tight just now. In that situation, please do not. I'm not asking for money. I'm not saying you better give me money. What I'm saying is, people who have asked, that's a way of doing it. But please do not put yourself out of pocket just to buy me a coffee. And when I say, it's a really strange site. It says buy me a coffee because I think they're thinking, you know, if you buy one coffee, I think it's £5. And they're thinking, well, if you go to Costa, that's what you would spend on a coffee. But it's not, I don't physically get coffee from it. I basically get the money that you donate to the site. And all of it will be put back into this channel. I'm not going to pocket it for myself. It's all just basically to try to make this channel as good as possible for you. So anyway, that is my coffee chat over. The link will be there, but do not feel that you have to use it. Please, if you want to, I would gratefully appreciate it, but if not, don't, honestly. And I want to give a huge shout out, first of all, to Claire Ellis, who was the first ever person who bought me a coffee. She put a donation in and she told me to get myself a nice latte the next time I was out and about. How nice is that? Someone who actually knows me and knows the things that I like. I love that. I love the wee sort of personal touches. And also to Cheryl from What's for Tea. Lovely Cheryl with a lovely channel. There's Abby. Hello.
Hello.
Are you video bombing again?
I'm driving to work.
You're driving to work? No way!
Oh, no, I'm driving on the top roads and then Dad's going to take over at the roundabout.
Oh! Are you nervous?
Uh-huh.
I'm glad I'm not going. I'm only kidding. Yeah, you've not really done a lot of driving on a main road yet, have you? It's pretty much been...
Well, I'm not going on that road, the thingy road where there's a lot of cars. I'm going on the top road where it's wide.
It's wide, yeah. Oh, good luck. Wish her luck, everybody. Everybody keeps telling me that you should get your own channel.
Nah.
You wanted to when you were younger.
I'm not young anymore, I'm 19.
Yeah, so?
Nah.
Just not got the confidence. You're just happy to video bomb me instead. Cool.
Hey, Molly. Molly, up. Molly, no. Molly, come here.
Oh, she says, I'm up on the couch.
Molly, come here.
Oh, here's Hades. Oh,
boy.
Hades.
Thank you.
He's always happy to jump up and give a cuddle.
Thank you.
Hey, Willa,
Wait,
Willa.
let's see if we can do it for the vlog.
Right.
Hades, wait. Hades, come here. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Can you
Sit.
see him?
Sit. Hades, sit.
I'm in the way.
Right. Hades. Hades, bark. No.
Wrong one.
Hades. Hades, bark.
Good boy. Oh, dear. Oh, there's a big boss. Hello, Hugo.
He randomly started barking at me this morning.
Hugo?
Yeah, I remember I came into the kitchen, he was out the back, he came in, looked at me and went, row, row.
He was noticing you look rough.
Come on.
Oh, we've got all five in here
No,
now.
What? Molly, she's got the toy.
Oh, Molly's picked up the toy. Like I'm not getting attention, here's the toy. Hello, Clyde. Oh. Crazy life, our crazy life, our crazy life. There's a Clyde nose.
Listen to her.
She's the smallest but the loudest.
Oh my god, she's actually rabid, Mum. Look. Look. No, but she's on her back legs and she's not putting the front ones down. Look.
It's her toy. That's the terrier in her. She won't let it go. Anyway, can I get back on with my video? Oh, bye Hugo. What are you doing, Clyde? Are you jumping up on the couch beside me? I forgot where I was now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was also giving a big shout out to the lovely Cheryl at What's for Tea. I've mentioned her loads on this channel. Her channel's amazing. And she basically gave me 3 coffees, so thank you so much, Cheryl. I really do appreciate it. So none of the money's been touched yet, but I've got ideas about what some of it's going to be spent on. I'll talk about that in a minute. Now, let's talk holiday. Yay! I have been teasing you for months now because we booked a holiday a while ago and I'm like, I'm not telling you where we're going, but I think it's time that I told you where we're going. Now, you'll know that it's coming out of summer. Yes. It's almost autumn. Yes. So it might sound like a really strange time to be going away on holiday. And you also know that we mostly go caravan holidays because we like to take the dogs with us. But we are doing something a bit different this year. We have decided, last year we went to Alton Towers in October for the Scarefest. And it was okay, but the Scarefest part of it was really disappointing because it was pretty much the same as the year before. It just didn't have the atmosphere. They didn't have the ancestors doing their dancing that much, and we're like, no, we're not going back there again. And as nice as the Alton Towers Hotel is, it's extortionate. it's so expensive, and really, if they want to keep charging that kind of money, they're needing to do a few upgrades. So we thought, right, we're not going to go on towers again this year. We do like going to like scary things at Halloween, because where we are, we don't get trick-or-treaters or anything like that. So we don't really get the Halloween vibe. So it's nice to go somewhere to get it. But being here in Scotland, there's not really a lot of places to go up here that have like a Scarefest type thing. So we thought about Blackpool. Now, a couple of years ago when we went to Scarefest at Alton Towers, we were also going to go to the Blackpool one after it, but they cancelled it within like a week of the actual thing going on, and we're like, well, that's rubbish. So I'm just teasing you, I'm just dragging it out. Let me tell you where we're going. We have decided that as a family of 4, we are going to Salou in October for the Portaventura Scarefest. Oh! Now, the last holiday that we had abroad was Salou. Salou is in Spain, if anybody isn't sure, and it was to go to Portaventura because we're big theme park people. Jack, not so much, but me and Abby and Brooke, we just love theme parks. So we had went there for, I think it was 5 nights. My mum and dad were there with us as well. We went to, there's Portaventura, which is a massive theme park, and it's like all countries of the world that it's themed into. And then beside it, there's Ferrari Land, which, oh, Hades. Sorry, Hades nearly knocked you over. Beside it, there's Ferrari Land, which is a smaller theme park, but it's still good. It's got a really good ride in it. And there's also a water park, which Jack and my dad and the kids went to last time, but I didn't, because being in the wheelchair, there's not really a lot I can do at a water park, and I've never been a huge water park fan. So that was 2017 that we went there, and we've never been abroad since. So Jack has seen quite a lot on Facebook about the Portaventura Scarefest, and apparently they go all out for it. It's meant to be huge, it's meant to be great. So we thought, why not? And to be honest, it's probably costing us about the same as it would to go on towers, and that's actually to fly abroad. We are hoping that it's going to be decent weather. Apparently Salou in October is kind of like our summer. It's warm but not hot, and hopefully it won't be too wet. We haven't seen anything yet about what their Scarefest is going to be this year. It's obviously past years that we've been watching. They've got a new ride as well, which will be good. And we don't know what the opening hours of the park will be or anything like that. So we'll find all that out nearer the time. But the fact that we're getting away as a family of 4 on an aeroplane, I'm just so looking forward to it. I really am. Adam was originally booked with us, but unfortunately Abby and Adam split up, so he has been cancelled. So yeah, but it's still going to be fab. And we are staying in the same hotel that we stayed in the last time, so hopefully it will be just as good. It wasn't an amazing hotel, but it was good. It was clean, it was comfortable. It's got a pool, which the girls will probably go in, depending on the weather. It is out of season, so there won't be entertainment and things like that, but we're not caring. One of the things that we did the last time was the House of Illusion, which if you actually go into Salou itself, I mean, Salou is gorgeous. It's got really gorgeous sandy beaches. It's got nice wee markets and restaurants, and it's really nice. And the House of Illusion is down there, and it's basically like a big cabaret magic show. And when we went the last time, we had paid, it was quite expensive actually, but it was worth it. We got like a 3-course meal to start with drinks. We got close-up magic at our table, and there was like a wee room before we went to our table that all the magicians were in chatting to us and showing us magic and things. It was really good. But then when the main show started, that was the main event. And of course, Granny Annie was picked as a volunteer to go up on stage. But they didn't call her Granny Annie. I think they called her Super Gran Anne. Unfortunately, I've not got any footage of it. I wasn't vlogging then, but it was great. And what I remember is on the way back to the hotel after that, we were going into a few shops and things like that, amusement arcades and things, and all we could hear was, "There's Super Gran Anne!" So somebody else who had been in the audience recognised it and she's like, I'm famous. But it was a really good show. So we're thinking we might go, but obviously we're on a budget. We're pleased that we're getting to go. The park tickets are included in our hotel stay, so that's paid for. It's really just spending money that we need. And if we do go to the House of Illusion, it will just be to be in the audience. It won't be for the meal and the close-up and all that, because we've just not got the money. I don't even know if it's still on at that time of year. But probably will be. And yeah, so that is where we are going on holiday. October, and the lovely Donna and Millie, my cousin, and wee Millie will be coming here to look after the dogs. So the dogs are looked after. My dad's like, I'll pay for you to put them in kennels. I'm like, are you serious? Our dogs are not left alone for 2 minutes, never mind being put in kennels. They would not cope. So thank you, Donna and Millie. They're coming over. They're going to stay here and look after the dogs and have a little holiday of their own. It is during our school's October week, so there's not going to be any school missed or anything like that. And we'll make sure that they've got a wee bit spending money for an ice cream or whatever while they're here. So yeah, that is where we're going on holiday. What I want you to do is in the comments below, have you been to Salou? Have you been to Portaventura? Let me know. I'm so excited. I have not been going back onto like the Facebook pages and things just now because I want to wait. But as soon as I know that the Scarefest stuff is on, I'll be on there. And they even do, I think they do some of the Scarefest in Ferrari-land and even the water park as well. The water park isn't included in our tickets, I don't think, but they could go if they want. I just don't know if it's going to be the weather and things. But yeah, oh, so looking forward to it. Yay! We did also see, we watched We Love Sean and Charlotte, the Theme Park Worldwide vloggers. They're amazing. And they were at Portaventura earlier this year and they were saying it was really bad. The queues were really long and you know, the actual ride staff weren't great and stuff, which doesn't bode well. But I'm hoping that A, it will be quieter, and B, I get an access pass because I'm in the wheelchair. And also we think Brooke might be able to get it if I take her paperwork with her diagnosis of autism. She might be able to get one as well. So hopefully we'll all be able to get on the rides together and things. And hopefully we won't need to wait too long. But we'll just wait and see. To be honest, we love the rides, but it's not just about that. It's about the whole atmosphere, the whole, you know, they do big parades for the Scarefest and it just looks so good. So yes, that is where we are going on holiday. So there are a couple of Temu hauls coming up that I have got clothes in, and that's what it's for. We've chatted about my meds, we've chatted about coffee, we've chatted about the holiday. Now, I'm going to put a warning out there before I go on to the next bit. I'm deadly serious. Please take this as a warning. The following segment of this video is going to contain talk of Christmas. More specifically, Vlogmas. Okay? Now, I understand it's September. I understand that it really triggers a lot of people if somebody talks about Christmas in September. However, as a vlogger who does Vlogmas, I need to start thinking now, because as smooth and well organised as it looks, not. During Vlogmas, there's actually a lot of preparation and things that goes into it. So I am going to have a wee chat about that now. I will put on the screen when it's safe to come back to this video, you know, the time to fast forward to it if you don't want any Christmas talk. And Jill, you might want to get Mr. Grinch out of the room so he doesn't get triggered. Right, are we ready now? Are we? Hopefully I've still got a few viewers that are ready to listen about Christmas, because let's face it, if you've got kids, this is the time that you need to start thinking about what Santa's going to get them and getting lists and all the rest of it. So, I need another drink, hold on. I'm doing away with my raspberry Pepsi Max. I know I told you that, but I need to tell you again. Vlogmas. Right. I have been thinking about that for the last sort of couple of weeks. I'm thinking it's going to be very different this year, because last year the kids didn't seem very enamoured with their advent boxes. So I thought I might not do that again. And the naughty elves got barely a reaction from Brooke, and the amount of work that it takes for these elves to get up to mischief is actually surprisingly quite a lot. So I thought there's not going to be any elves either. I did say last year, thank God this is the last we'll see of the elves. But I have had a few people commenting saying, I can't wait for Vlogmas, please tell me the elves are going to be back. So I spoke to Brooke yesterday and I said, I spoke to Abby first of all yesterday and I said, right, Christmas. She went, oh. I said, well, we're not bothered with the advent boxes this year. And she went, yes, I want an advent box. And I'm like, but you didn't seem very impressed last year. And she went, it was 7 o'clock in the morning, what do you expect? I thought, fair enough. And I said, well, do you just want sweets in it this year, or do you want a mix of sweets and little, like, small gifts? For anyone who doesn't know, an advent box, the advent box that I do is a bit like an advent calendar, but instead of opening a door and getting a bit of chocolate, they actually unwrap a present from a box, and they'll get maybe a tube of Smarties or, a Christmas decoration, that sort of thing. And she went, no, I want a mix of both. I went, right, okay. So then I spoke to Brooke and I said, I take it you're not wanting an advent box this year? Yes. I went, right, okay. I said, you just didn't seem very impressed with it last year. She went, it was really early in the morning, Mum. Okay. I'm seeing a theme. So I said to both of them, well, will I do an advent box, but do it at the end of the day rather than the start of the day? And they both went, no, that takes away the magic. I'm like, you just cannot win. So, yeah, it looks like I will be doing advent boxes again. I have been on to Temu already. Of course I have. Just for little gifts, because the gifts that I put in the advent boxes aren't proper Christmas gifts. You're talking a couple of pounds at the most, which, when you think about it, there's 24 days, 23 days because they get a Christmas Eve box. So 23 days times 2 is £46 if that was only £1 each gift. And it actually does add up. Last year we had Adam as well, but thankfully we're not going to have him this year. So I mean, it does add up. But the girls know also that Salou, Portaventura, Scarefest is also a main part of their Christmas. That is their main Christmas present. We can't afford to go to Salou and still give them a bike or a laptop or anything like that. So that was brought up to them at the time when we were thinking about booking it. We said, do you want to go? Yeah, that'll be your main bit of your Christmas. I don't care. So I'm putting that out there now so that they remember. So it'll just be wee bits that they're getting at Christmas anyway. So yeah. Plus Abby's driving, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I said to Brooke, what about the naughty elves this year? And she said, what about them? And I said, obviously they won't be back. And she went, but they come every year. I know they come every year, Brooke, but you're 14 now. I don't think we really need to have them. But we do, that's part of the magic of Christmas. And I was like, right, okay. I said, doing the elves is a lot of work. Will you help me? She went, what do you mean? I said, will you help with the mischief that they get up to? And she went, no. I went, why not? She went, because then I won't get a surprise. And I went, but Brooke, you never reacted last year anyway. It was like, oh, I'm too old for this now. I'm too cool for this now. She went, no, Mum, it was just early. So she still wants the elves. And a lot of the viewers have said they still want the elves. I really hope I didn't throw them out. I don't think I did. I think they're all still there. So, yes, Vlogmas will contain advent boxes and naughty elves this year. But what I want to do, because, the elves are going to be here, but in a different role, if you like. It's not so much about the magic, it's more about the tradition and the fun. So what I want to do with the elves is make that a parody of the 12 Days of Christmas. Now, if you don't know what I mean, a parody is like putting your own words to a song. So the 12 Days of Christmas song, we all know that. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. So I want to do that with the elves. So on the first day of Vlogmas, the naughty elves gave to me whatever they do that day. What do you think? And then we can, I'll need to try to remember it every day, because that song, as it goes up, it counts backwards every day. So I'm going to have to remember. And do I do it for 24 days? Because obviously it's the 12 days of Christmas, not the 24 days of Christmas. I'm going to try. It could be a laugh, it could be a fail. But what I'm thinking is, my absolute vision is all of you joining in with me. And like on day 23, everybody counting it down together, trying to remember what the elves have been up to. What do you think? Does that sound like a good idea? Let me know. Any other ideas you have for Vlogmas, please let me know, because I've not got a car again this year, so I won't be going out and about that much. We will do putting the tree up, but Jack has already put it on the planner that the tree is not going up until the 2nd of December. I need to have words. Because I like the tree to be up for the start of Vlogmas. I'm sorry, but I do. So I need to have words with them, but if not, even if it is before Vlogmas, I'll film it and that will go up as a Vlogmas day. I do my Vlogmas a day behind, so I'll film for Vlogmas day 1, I'll film that on the last day of November, and Vlogmas day 2 is the 1st of December, that sort of thing, because I can't film a day, edit and get it up all in the one day, it's too much. So that's the way that I'm going to do it. Anything else that you want to see, let me know. If we go to Christmas markets, I usually put that in as well. Now, last year we did have a new addition to Vlogmas. We had the wee Glasgow Granny, who read you bits from A Laddie Called Christmas. Now, the wee Glasgow Granny is not going to be here this year because she's not actually with us anymore. Because you may know the song that was written especially for the wee Glasgow Granny. Glasgow Granny got run over by a reindeer, walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. And that's it. That is what happened. She got run over by a reindeer on the way from here to the cabin last Christmas Eve, and it was all a very sad, messy affair. So there's no wee Glasgow Granny again this year. To be honest, she was a pain in the butt. So if there's anything else that you would like put in her place, let me know. But generally, it'll just be my day. It'll be the elves, it'll be the advent boxes, and it'll be a, hi, how you doing? I'm so excited for Christmas. Because I am, already. And it's only the 10th of September. Right, I think I have been blethering long enough. I think that's been like half an hour of just talking. So, I'll do just now is, this is the end of the Chatty vlog, but I am going to pop in clips for you from our terrace. It's getting all redone. Do you want to see what it's like now? Here you go. So the terrace is no more. It's completely gone. There's no bricks, just rubble. And yeah, that's what it's looking like at the moment, but hopefully not for long. There's everything being delivered for the decking. So that's actual decking, isn't it? Is that the supports? What they called? Bits.
The decking's at the front. All the hell behind it's a joist, the bits on top of it, some of the posts. Post mats. That's just
Posts.
spindles.
That's a what?
That's just spindles.
Spindles, right.
That over there, the rails and stuff.
Oh, I never even saw that over
Stuff
there.
behind the rails above
Wow,
the posts.
that is a lot of stuff. I don't know why I'm asking. It's not like I'm never going to do it. So, I hope you have enjoyed this wee chatty vlog. It's lovely having a blether to you. It's just weird that nobody talks back, but in my head you do. And Jill, I know that you do as well, because you tell me all the time that you talk to me while I'm talking to you, and I love it. And I know a lot of your dogs talk to our dogs while our dogs are talking to them. It's fab. So, I hope you've enjoyed this chatty vlog, something a little bit different for you. And at least now you know where we're going on holiday. You know what the whole buy me a coffee thing is about. Please do not buy it. If you've no money, don't. Honestly, it's not like we're begging for money. It's just any extra pennies would go to help the channel. And thanks for Vlogmas, because I've already spotted things on Temu that might be quite good. Of course I have. So yes, chat back to me in the comments below. I will always answer your comments as long as YouTube lets me see them. They sometimes hide them. It's a pain. Sometimes, every now and again, I get comments coming up from 2 years ago and I'm like, what? Anyway, if you haven't already, please think about subscribing, because I would love to have you here for Vlogmas, for the holiday. Of course we will be vlogging the holiday, definitely. I don't know how I'm going to work it space-wise, because I've not got a huge memory on the phone, but I'll worry about that later. So yeah, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get notified every time I put a video up. I don't always just sit and talk to you. You don't always just stare at my ugly mug. Oh, I was going to tell you about my diamond painting. Right, hold on. I'll let you see what one I'm doing. I don't know if it's been up yet or not. I did get it from Temu, but I don't know if the haul that it was in is up yet or not. So you may or may not have seen this. But because I'm talking about Scarefest, Halloween, scary things, this is the diamond painting that I'm doing just now. Look, I'm doing this for Brooke's room because Brooke is a horror fiend. She loves horror films. So, yep, you will probably, if you like horror films too, you will recognise a few of those characters, if not all of them. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because I'm not able to do, like, I've just not been feeling it for resin and things, I thought it's too expensive to waste it. And I'm just not feeling well enough to do it. So that's what I've been doing. Yay. Right, I'm definitely going to go this time. I do apologise. You know what I'm like, I'll go off on me tangents. I could sit here and talk to you all day. Probably one of the reasons I've never done a live on this channel is because, you know, most people's lives last about an hour, half an hour, an hour. Mine would be like 3 days because I just keep going. Anyway, I am going to head off now. I hope you have enjoyed this. Please hit the thumbs up button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Talk to me in the comments below, and I'll see you in our next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.